And we're back to learning Gimp in the year day 75. Let me show you how I can rasterize text. But before we do a little bit of a correction, I had told you in an earlier video that under Tools, Transform Tools, you can only find the Cage, Transform and the Warp tool, but you can also find them right here in this toolbox. I simply didn't know, and that alone shows you how rarely I use these tools, but they can be found here as well. Now let's dive into the text tool right here. We activate it and left click on the canvas, and then we can type in text. By default, you're going to get a text layer. So it isn't really a layer. It's just a text element in this layers menu. And as long as it is a text element, you can just use the text tool again, left click on it, and then add, for example, more text, more lines, whatever. So in simple terms, it's adjustable. But you can also go to Layer and Rasterize. And this is going to turn this text element into a regular layer. And if you now want to use the Type tool and you left click on it, you're going to get a warning message. In our case, we haven't done anything to the rasterized layer, so we can add it anyway, and there is not much of a difference. So I can, for example, add another line of text. But sometimes you have to rasterize your layer so that you can add a certain layer effect that is not possible on a text element. So this is what the rasterizing is for. We've done that in the last video using the Warp tool. Let me show you a simple effect. So we make our foreground color red. I use the paint bucket tool, and then I left click on a couple of these letters right here. I have to zoom in a little bit. I do it again. Simply left click on the letters and it will be red. And keep in mind this was on a rasterized layer, and fit image to window size, Shift Control J as a reminder. This was the shortcut that we needed to center our canvas. If I now want to adjust this text, I use the text tool, and if I click on edit anyway, you can see that my adjustments, these color adjustments, were erased. So this is what happens when you basically undo the rasterization. It's going to erase all of the stuff that you've done to that layer. Therefore, it's a good idea to have your text set up correctly before you perform these operations on the text layer itself, because once you've got it rasterized, these effects will be deleted when you edit your text again. So if I, for example, use here rotation, scaling, perspective, and now I go to edit anyway, not only the rasterization will be undone, but also all of these transformations. Hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.